This is Africa Cup of Nations. And this is the trophy. And this is what happened.
Just for you. Open your face. Just for you. Don't drag any of my face. You lost. You lost. Okay. Leave the trophy. Leave the trophy. Leave the trophy. Don't pull it. It's gonna break.
Why can't you suffer to just nice like this?
Why do you make trouble and you accuse somebody of trouble? What type of paradise is this? You lost again. Why can't you accept them?
You might be wondering, what kind of Africa Cup of Nations is this? Let me take you through the process. This is CONIFA Cup, Africa Cup. What is CONIFA, you're wondering? CONIFA is Confederation of Independent Football Associations of the world. It rides under that auspice of bringing marginalized tribes all over the world, from Europe, Americas, Africa, Asia, and Australasia. It has been rocked by a number of challenges, some due to administration issues and some of the issues due to racism that is also evident in some of its matches or the World Cup that it once had.
Carpetalia are the World Football Cup champions.
In this Africa Cup, there was the Matabeleland Football Club, which comes from Zimbabwe, Yoruba Nation, which comes from Nigeria, Biafra Nation, that comes from Nigeria. These were the three teams that were there. What made it difficult was that the three teams that showed up on this particular cup were Matabeleland Football Club, Yoruba Nation, and the Biafra Nation. What ended up happening was a cup that needed to have four teams needed to play each other, and after the one that remains on the two teams that will remain on top are the ones that we're going to go to the final. So on a Saturday of this day, it was played in Benoni. Unfortunately, due to the equipment that we had, there was no electricity at the site, so we struggled with a broken down generator, so we could not produce a smooth stream. The stream is available on YouTube, but it is very bad. However, on the second day, we couldn't finish on Saturday. It was supposed to be Saturday and then Sunday. Then on Sunday, the stadiums that were supposed to happen the final, it was booked. There were other teams that were playing there. So the games were rescheduled for Monday at another venue. On Monday, we went there to the venue. So Yoruba Nation was defeated by the Biafra. On the day of now playing the final, Yoruba Nation was now out and they started protesting. That's what led us to here. So eventually, this is what then ensued. Yoruba Nation was protesting, and the Biafra Nation was also protesting.
But now, unfortunately, guys, we have to call off the game. There are some people that want to train. Now the class that are coming to train, call off it. So as we said, they are using wrong player. Yeah. And secondly, according to the rule and regulation, you need to use the person who comes from your country. Okay. So if you take some players who is not from your country, already you are automatically disqualified. Okay. You are automatically disqualified.
So who are the organizers who are supposed to call off
These are the organizers. Zoom them.
Okay.
Zoom them. When you want to play a game, play fairly. Play fairly. Play fairly. Not this thing of stealing players from here and there. And secondly, they don't want to contribute for the rest. You saw it now. I pay rest. I pay feet. They don't want to contribute. Who got things for my Allah? It's nobody. You cannot get anything for my Allah. Not even anybody from Nigeria is allowed to play for Biafra. Only people from Southeast. And now they use people from Southwest, North. They even crossed across the border of Nigeria, went to what they call it, Ghana, Cameroon, Zimbabwe, which is very not the rule and regulation of the game we are playing.
See this team called the Afra people, we can just say this game today is just like a fraud. Because even the refs that somebody was even speaking Zulu language or something, or South African language. And I also hear one of my brother who even told me that he's from Bere, which is in Nigeria. So these people here, they just mix all the people, all the nations together, Cameroon, Ghana, and we are even telling them, let them, if they know that they are confirmed, or they like ensure that what they are doing is right, let us interview those players and let them speak Igbo language. Okay. And all of them, they are there, they cannot even speak Igbo, because we believe that they are playing for Biafra. Biafra speak Igbo language. We also defend our country, which is Yoruba nation. We speak Yoruba. Okay. But these people here, they cannot even speak their own language.
Okay, what has happened now?
Well, very unfortunate. It was a distraction that was unnecessary.
Okay.
The game was still on. Yes. And the first team that lost, I believe, in semi-finals, yes. They are arguing, they're raising concerns about money, yes, saying they paid for the field. And this other team, they're saying did not contribute the payment of the field. So they want them to pay the balance, okay, for the field. Then the match will continue. Okay. Unfortunately, they don't get to an agreement. Okay. So as a referee, for the safety of the players, I've decided to play.
Okay. So what's going to happen to them? What's going to happen?
The game has to continue.
Okay.
And the way the game is supposed to continue, according to the rules of soccer, it must start. It must start from start.
Okay.
90 minutes, if it is 90 minutes, it must be played. It will not start from the second half. It has to start from point A to Z. So the game is still on. I don't know, it will be rescheduled from first minute to the 90th minute. Okay. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for that clarity.
My God, because I'll open a case for you. Open a case for you. Don't try to any of my things. You lost. You lost. Okay. Leave the trophy. Don't pull it. He's gonna break.
Give it for him. Yeah. Hold on. Okay. No. Yeah, both of you give it, guys. Why can't you so far?
Why do you not fall like you are just somebody else? You lost again.
And it came to fetch you.
No, but guys, you are not disrespecting my
You don't have one. You come inside and
you are not disrespecting us now. I will listen to
my friend.
Why you did not collect money for field before you start the game?
You say
lady your first match in a field that was paid for. Nobody collect money from you. What the heck?
Cancel and cancel. Okay, no problem. You have to be cancelled and cancel. Let them carry the trophy. We're cancelling this game. Come and carry the trophy. You want this trophy? We are not accepting that. That is nonsense. We're gonna cancel this. Yoruba carry the trophy. No, they will carry the trophy. Yoruba carry the trophy and go. Take the trophy and go.
It's not only South Africa problem issue. The problem is
we are not going to do.
If they want things to be done in the right way, they must solve the problem from there above. You understand?
No, we are not going to play anything again. Let the Yoruba nation carry the trophy.
But you guys know you refuse. How? We do it.
Don't try it. Don't try it. If you don't know the law of South Africa. If you don't know the law of South Africa. If you don't know the law of South Africa, don't try it. Don't believe it. Even a policeman cannot take it for phone. Even a police officer cannot take it for
Okay, that's okay. No, but I'm doing my job. I was not hired by you.
I was not tired, but isn't it were talking to me?
God, na lie, God, na lie. Everything they say na lie.
However, the final was then played on the actual Africa Day, and it was played in Pirates Stadium, which is in Rosebank in Johannesburg. And this is what happened. This is a summary of what happened. The video is also up on YouTube. We uploaded it. This happened between me and my sister Nomazulu Moyo. Credit to her for organizing this. But we faced a lot of challenges. Number one challenge was that the fight that broke up, somebody almost pulled a firearm. And the second thing that also happened was the fact that CONIFA and the officials, none of them, the president and everyone, none of them were there on the ground. So one, they didn't pay us our money for the service that we rendered. We never heard from them again. And after that, we also contacted some of the people that they worked with, which is Tevin Blignot, who runs his company that is based in Paris, which is about few kilometers away from Joburg, which is in the Free State. He told us about this ordeal that CONIFA changed the goalposts, they changed the way they were doing things and everything. And then also, the other thing was, we also had an interview with the president. And
JCTV, you will definitely get more updates from CONIFA Africa and CONIFA even as a brand. You know, CONIFA is actually international, actually Confederation of International Independence Football Associations. Now we have to do with promoting the culture of the people and ensuring that Africa and our people are represented. So all those who have been left out of football under FIFA, you have a chance to be here with CONIFA. So far, we have 12 federations, and we are working hard to ensure that we have as many federations as possible. So in the coming months, we're making up a mega tournament to actually launch the female football of Africa, CONIFA Africa, the women's football, and the No Limit. No Limit has to do with persons with disabilities. So they'll take part in our sporting activities and in our football games, persons with disabilities. And we'll be launching that in the coming months in Zanzibar. It's an event that will invite the whole Africa and the whole world to come and watch. And definitely we'll ensure that Mat TV will be there live to cover this event and all this arena. We'll have at least 8 federations to take part in the upcoming event. But once more, I say congratulations to the winner, to Matabeleland, especially for their composure and their maturity. We say we need federations like this. Thank you all very much. Thank you, Mat TV. Without you, I'm not sure we were going to have this. And we are very grateful that we have had this, even at this little level.
Was happy with our work, but did not pay us. Not only that, we also realized that there are still struggles with the CONIFA in itself, because it is not getting enough revenue as a world body of football. But not only that, you remember in 2022, that is when the Russian war had started. Ukraine-Russia war had started. So there were suspicions that people that were sponsoring CONIFA were part of the oligarchs that were sanctioned by the European Union and other bodies that sanctioned oligarchs that were affiliated to Vladimir Putin or that were affiliated to Russia, or they were part of that. But also the other thing that is also at the, what I can say, the monkeys at the back of CONIFA is the fact that they have issues with the people that are sponsoring their football. Some of them, they are being alleged that they are cleaning money. So the European Union, when it finds out that somebody is involved in money laundering and everything, they sanction them or they freeze their accounts. So this is the challenge that CONIFA is facing, whereby most of the people that want to sponsor, they are doing it in order to clean money. So that is the challenge that CONIFA is facing, and this is what happened at this Africa Cup of Nations. But back to the 2023, which is 2024 Africa Cup of Nations that is happening in Ivory Coast. Whichever wins, I don't care. Zimbabwe is not there. Anyway, I'll see you on the next video.